Today's horoscope, Taurus November 12, 2023. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Beware of a challenging astrological show now. You will be caught in the crossfire. For many years, since 2018 in particular, you have had to learn to roll with the punches and embrace a whole new version of yourself with electric Uranus sending shivers through your solar house of identity. Yet, as mighty Mars, the red planet of passion, drive, and sex, stands in opposition with Uranus, you will feel rebellious and demand to break free of any limitations or cages that bound you to cycles that frustrate you. When it comes to your relationships, you could demand a whole new sense of liberation or find that you are impulsively following your desires in disregard to your family. Changes could arise when Mars in Scorpio opposes Uranus retrograde in your sign. However, this desire for change might not be new since you may have craved something different in your work life for quite some time. But this does not mean that the way the process begins or goes will not be surprising. You may find yourself ready to break away from certain commitments or angry about other arrangements. Honor this immense cosmic power to make a change to stay on top of any issues or adjustments that could pop up. At the same time that Mercury is spending his first weekend in your financial sector, Venus is spending her first in your work sector. This is giving both sides of the financial fence a boost without creating any competition between the two. Mercury has returned with the smart head for money needed to get your head in the game and around money matters for the first time this year. There is no planetary activity on the income side of the financial fence for Mercury to clash with, but with Venus, the planet of money in your work sector, you have the next best thing. Do you feel a bit like a yo-yo sometimes? You may feel especially uneasy with today's planetary alignment. Well, it's important for you to know how to step back from a situation and let time work things out. Consider practicing yoga or going for a long run. This way you will feel like you have done what you can do for the day, instead of worrying about how to change things you really have no control over. Take time to make sure your expectations of others aren't unrealistic today. It's in day, and patience isn't always a strong suit with this vibration. It's important to check in with your partners in both your professional and personal life from time to time. Make sure that they are feeling as comfortable with what's expected from them as you are with your own demands. Strive to attain greater flexibility and acceptance of others' limitations on a day like today. To do so will bring greater harmony to your relationships. As Mercury spends his first full day in your financial sector, it is clear from the start that there is a lack of urgency. Already slowing down ahead of a retrograde turn that will see him leave and then return next month, and with the sun still 12 days away, Mercury is giving you time and a blank slate as the first planetary activity on this side of the financial fence for the year begins. While all planetary activity on the income side for the year is over, having Venus, the planet of money, in her early days in your work sector is the next best thing. Mercury's departure from your relationship sector yesterday means that the planet of communication won't be here for the new moon in 2 days, or as once again, tension between your personal and relationship needs starts to build. However, after spending 17 days with the planets that are still there, Mercury has left you with everything needed to keep the communication lines open. Daily Planetary Overview. This planetary setup, where Mars in Scorpio opposes Uranus retrograde in Taurus, introduces an air of unpredictability to our actions and tempers. When conflicts simmer, it's not the most opportune moment to directly confront them. The ambiguity surrounding the situation suggests it might spiral in unforeseen directions. So, it's wise to navigate around issues if possible. Yet, if avoidance isn't an option, opt for a response rooted in kindness and empathy. Your clarity about personal desires aligning with others' needs is a potent asset. Barriers seem minimal, allowing you to move ahead with your plans. Your sincerity and considerate nature only bolster your reputation. However, it's crucial not to grow complacent about your health. Ensuring fitness and building reserves of energy for the future is paramount. During internal conflicts, when dissatisfaction or moodiness emerge, there's a tendency to inadvertently project onto others. Embracing defeats as learning opportunities is vital. Occupying yourself with activities that bring joy can prevent unnecessary frustration and upsets. Financially, the current outlook might seem bleak. Hesitancy and a lack of initiative could hinder progress. Concentration lapses might cloud your judgment, urging caution against challenging decisions. Scaling back expectations temporarily is advisable. Interestingly, the moon's return to your financial sector aligns with the lead-up to tomorrow's new moon. This occurrence coincides with heightened financial tensions, as Mars clashes with Uranus in your income sector. However, your financial instincts might guide you, tapping into the motivation these clashes spark. There's a lot of energy swirling around the financial landscape, offering both challenges and opportunities. The key is to harness your financial intuition and resilience to navigate these potentially rocky waters. Sky for today. As Mercury settles into your financial sector for the first weekend and Venus graces your work sector, it's a boon for both sides of your financial landscape. The beauty here? There's synergy without any rivalry. Mercury brings in the sharp, money-savvy perspective you've been lacking this year, focusing your attention on financial matters. While there's no planetary activity on the income front for Mercury to clash with, having Venus, the money magnet, in your work sector serves as a close second. Your counterpart might just match your understanding and expertise, challenging your belief that you're the sole expert. Emotionally charged disputes can lead to unintended arrogance and exacting behavior, resulting in mutual insult. It's essential to heed common sense. This behavior doesn't befit either of you. Despite being a social butterfly, some neglected connections need your attention. Reconnecting with these individuals is vital, especially as there's a high chance of resolving long-standing disputes among friends or family. This period promises unity, moderating potential future conflicts. With Pluto's days on his own in your financial sector numbered and the planet of change and revolution starting to slowly pick up speed after his direct turn last month, there is a chance to start looking to the future with confidence. For now, this is more in a broad brushstrokes way, knowing that when Mercury returns early next month it will be with the smart head for money that can help you fill in the finer details. Your momentum is impressive, both in work and finances. Success seems to be lining up, so worry isn't necessary, you're riding a wave of achievements. This streak extends to financial matters, indicating a fruitful time. If you have surplus cash, consider investments. It's an auspicious moment to look ahead optimistically, assured that your investments will yield returns.